All right, well, let's go now to a rather bizarre story in Queensland. No, it's not about Carl, where police are appealing for the return of a platypus after it was taken from its natural habitat. It was last seen stuffed in a shopping bag. The suspected thieves then boarding a train heading towards Caboolture. Joining us now is on the Gold Coast is Superintendent Scott Knowles from Queensland Police. Thank you, and Wildlife Ranger David Feeney. Thank you so much for your time, Superintendent. I want to come to you first. What are police doing to track down this thief?
Yes, good morning. Look, we were contacted by our partners at the Department of Environment and Science after they received a telephone call advising of this couple boarding a train carrying a live platypus. As a result, we've started an appeal to the community around trying to identify these people and assist us in terms of recovering the platypus and getting it back into its natural environment. I'd like to express our appreciation to the community of Queensland. In that first hour of that appeal, we received well over 1,000 contacts through our police link, our Crime Stoppers and our social media platforms. And as a result, we've managed to identify that person, but we haven't yet located them. So we're still actually looking for those people. What we'd like to do is actually give a warning to the community that there is some dangers around for both the platypus and the community if they do see this platypus or interact with it.
Claudette, I want to come to you now. What do you think? I mean, obviously everyone loves platypuses, but what could motivate a crime like this?
Look, part of the information that we have received was actually from a member of the community that interacted with them at one of the local shopping centres. They've expressed to that member of the community that they actually found the platypus on a roadway, had picked it up with the intention of returning it into a waterway. But we obviously need to follow that up now just to determine whether that has happened, to make sure that the members of the community are safe and that the platypus has been looked after and is well enough to return to the environment.
Claudette, you and your team do such an incredible job at the David Plea Wildlife Park. You must have been concerned, I suppose, about the platypus's welfare, its well-being.
Yeah, we do have high concerns of its welfare. They're such a unique animal that do need specialised care. Many institutions or wildlife institutions across Australia, find it very hard to maintain because you've got to mimic their natural habitat in a captive environment. So these platypus, they do need to forage for their food, so they need to be underwater for about 12 to 13 hours to forage for their food, and they do feed on live prey, which is quite unique. And also they need their body temperature to be at a certain degrees, and if they get higher than 30 degrees, that can be quite critical, and the platypus could potentially faint and could potentially die. So there is lots of great concerns on the welfare of the platypus at this stage. All right, Claudette and Scott, thank you both so much for your time. Hey there, Today fans, Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God. Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?